This SOS video is showing how algebraic expressions can be written to model situations. So reminder, expression can contain variables, the letters, constants, numbers by themselves, and operation symbols. An expression does not have an equal sign. If it does, that's called an equation. Initial amount is the amount at the beginning. It's represented by a constant. It's a one-time amount. The changing amount is shown by a constant multiplied by a variable. And when that happens, the constant is called the coefficient. And finally, the units of an expression is what your final number represents. So when I get one number, what does it show? Does it show weeks? Does it show dogs? Does it show the amount of dollars? You have to look at the situation to figure out what the units are. Okay, so here are two practice problems. Try the problems on your own. Stop the video, do the problems, and then start the video again and see how you did. If it wasn't the same, please write in the accurate information. Okay, so first one. Brady's saving money for a football camp. He already has $75 and earns $40 a week. So he has $75. That's going to be my initial amount. That's the amount that he's starting with. He earns $40 a week. A lot of times we're used to seeing this as per week. And when you see that, we're going to multiply 40 times some variable. What is the expression to show how much money he has in W weeks? When you're given a variable, write the variable off to the side and what it represents. So in this case, W equals the number of weeks. So if I'm earning $40 per week, that would be 40 times the number of weeks, W. So my expression is 40W, how much I get for 1 week times how many weeks I have, plus the amount of money I started with, which was 75. When I have the number of weeks and I multiply this, my final answer will be representing dollars. So now if Brady saves for 8 weeks, does he have enough money for a $450 football camp? Well, let's use the expression above and the amount of weeks, 8 weeks, to see how much money he would have. So we say 40 and then 8 weeks, our W value is 8 plus 75. Okay, 40 times 8, 320 plus 75, that would be $395. Unfortunately, that's less than $450. So does he have enough money for a $450 football camp? No, Brady does not have the money. If he works a few more weeks, then that'll be another story. Okay, let's take a look at the second question. The Community Service Club is holding a fundraiser for the North Shore Animal Shelter. Money was spent on flyers to publicize the fundraiser and to ask every donor to contribute $25. The expression to show the money given to the shelter is 25p minus 37. So remember, if you're given an expression, please box it at the very least, and highlighting it gets it to stand out a little bit more. So every donor, sometimes you'll see the word each donor is asked to contribute $25. So you're going to explain what each term or part of a term represents. So the $25 is the amount of money given by one donor. Okay, because each donor is asked to give $25. Since a 25 is next to P, if this is the value for 1, then this has to represent our quantity. So P is going to be the number of donors. How many donors were able to give the $25? Now, minus 37, that's not money coming in, that's money going out. So that would show your expenses. And in here, it said money was spent on flyers. So this was showing the amount of money spent on flyers. And finally, 25p, 25 times p. So remember, this is the value per, or how much money was given by one donor. This represents our quantity, how many donors. So the amount per one times how many I have is the total amount of money donated. And what are the units of the expression? So we're talking about money, we're talking again about dollars. So this has been another SOS video.